Now are you getting some sound? Yeah. Now are you getting some sound? Yes. Alright, so I'll repeat. I'm Jeetendra Dixit. I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur and I have been mentoring IIT-JEE aspirants for last 11 years. And also let me tell you about the Unacademy subscription. So if you're preparing for IIT-JEE, you can have two types of subscriptions on Unacademy. One is Iconic subscription and other is Plus subscription. So if you buy Plus subscription, you get unlimited access on the platform. You can watch recorded sessions of all the educators who are teaching on Unacademy. You can you can watch the recorded sessions as well. All tests and quizzes will also be accessible to you. So this is unlimited access you get once you have Plus subscription. These are the subscription charges. So you can go for 12 and 24 months best packages, and prices are 38,500 and 56,000 respectively. And you get 10% discount in that using the referral code. You use Jeet1. And next is Iconic subscription. So you get an Iconic subscription, you get all the benefits of Plus, and apart from that, you get a personal coach who will guide you throughout your preparation for IIT-JEE. Your test analysis will be done in a personalized manner, and your study block. So I hope I am clear. Now I think it's perfect. Huh? There's no lag. Is there lag? Alright, so now let's begin. Raghav. So we were doing AOD and today we'll continue that. Okay. So I have told you the concept of maxima, minima, greatest value and least value. Now we will discuss questions based on that. Okay. So I'm going to give you questions today and we'll discuss that. So first question is gx is equal to, gx is given, this is x square plus 4x when x belonging to minus 3 to 0 closed, and minus sin x when x belonging to 0 to pi by 2, and minus 1 minus cos x when x belonging to pi by 2 to pi. You need to find the maximum, greatest value, global maximum of gx. All right, try this sum. Hi Gia. Gia, I have today I shifted the class. It will be at 8 o'clock. Are you free now? I was about to message you on the app. I was busy somewhere. Are you there, Gia? Oh, sorry. So Jia, we will be having this special class at 8 o'clock, okay? Morning mein there was some problem, so I shifted it for the evening. I hope you are free, huh? All right. You can write the answer in comment box. We did similar problem in local maxima and minima also. All right. Global maxima matlab, global maxima means maximum value, right? So you can see this interval where gx is defined. Gx is defined for the values -3 to pi. Okay, -3 to pi. You can see this is the last point, and this is the first point. So you try. In this case, you can try plotting gx, because all these definitions of gx are standard functions. So we'll start from plotting x square plus 4x, whose vertex is -2. So -2 is the vertex of minus b by 2a. This -2, if you put -2 in this, it is going to be negative, right? Yeah. So it is actually, it will cut the x-axis at -4 and 0. So if you start plotting this graph, it is going to look like this. -4. This point is -4, okay? And by the way, we need to start from -3. Okay. So I'm removing it. We need to start from -3. So graph is going to be like this, and from -3 it is going to be and up to 0. Up to 0 it is going to be like this, okay? So you have done this. Now you need to plot minus sin x. So minus sin x, just flip the sin x about x axis from 0 to pi by 2. So it is going to be like this, okay? Now you can remove this part which is before -3, because you need to plot only from -3, okay? Sorry. There is minus sin x, and then you need to plot minus cos x. So minus cos x minus 1, you can see this is minus cos x, okay? And minus 1, if you see, then it will come down. So it will start from this and like this. And this point is minus pi by 2, okay? To pi. Minus pi by 2 to pi. So it will join this curve. Huh? This is like this. Okay, so global maximum value is 0, right? You have done this question if you remember, right? So gx maximum is equal to 0 at where? At pi or 0, right? So 0 and pi, both points will have greatest maximum value. All right, no problem. We did one such question before also. I'm going to give you next problem. Now you try it. See, I'm telling you one thing. Okay, नहीं अभी कुछ नहीं बता रहा हूँ. I'll tell you. Cot inverse of minus x, all right, power 7, and cot inverse of x power 13, okay? Find the maximum value, greatest value. Find the greatest value of this. Done. Multiple of 5. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is the voice disturbance? Oh, wait a minute. Hello? Oh, sorry. Let me check again. Now is it all right? Let me check. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct. All right, so we are doing this question. I'll rewrite it. Have you solved it? Shall I give you some guidance? I mean, hint. It was cot inverse of minus x raised to what, 7 or 13? What was that? 7. And then another term was cot inverse of x raised to 13, right? So you need to start with, first of all, cot inverse of minus x is equal to cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x, first thing. Second, take cot inverse x is equal to t. All right, range of cot inverse will be range of t, and range of cot inverse is 0 to pi, 0 and pi open. This is the range of cot inverse. Your function will become function of t now. So f of t will be t raised to 7, t raised to 1 minus t. This cot inverse of, now this is your function, 1 minus t raised to 7 into t raised to 13. Are you understanding it? Okay, now differentiate it and find t for which this achieves its maximum value. Okay, now try to differentiate it and find t. T should be in this interval. Remember that t should be in 0 to pi. So try differentiating it. It's a differentiable function, and find t. Then we will put back t and we'll get the maximum value. Is that okay? Have you done? Getting any value of pi? Pi by 4, okay. Let me check. F dash t is equal to 7, 1 minus t raised to 6 with minus sign, t raised to 13 plus 13 t raised to 12, 1 minus t raised to 7, okay. We'll take 1 minus t raised to 6 common and t raised to 12 common. It is minus 7t, minus 7 and t, and it will be plus 13 into 1 minus t. So now we will club it. So leave these points because these are the end points. 1 and this t belongs 1. 1 minute. This was pi. I'm sorry. This was pi. I'm sorry. This was pi. This was pi. I wrongly written it 1. I'm sorry. We needed to use this formula. Have you also done this mistake? This is pi. Pi minus t. I have written it correctly here. Wait. The function, it was wrong. Okay. Now let's solve it. So these are the endpoints, and the endpoints are not included. So that means maximum or minima is going to come at this point. So let's check this point. This point is going to be now. This is minus 13t, minus 7t. So there's going to be minus 20t, right? Minus 7, minus 13. So minus 7 and plus 13 pi. This. Okay. And pi minus t raised to 6 and t raised to 12. So now if you plot this point, then this is t is going to be 13 pi by 20. By the way, this is, and before that it is going to be positive, and after this it is negative. So increasing to decreasing. Okay. So this is going to be maxima at this point. You need to put t is equal to 13 pi by 20 in this. So f maximum is equal to pi minus 13 pi by 20 raised to 7 or 13 pi by 20 raised to 13. That is the answer. Okay. This is the maximum value. Have you understood? This is a very, very good question. It looks difficult, but it is not actually. If you substitute cot inverse t is equal to, right? I hope you understood, huh? Now for maximum minima, let me also tell you, differentiation is not the only method. You might have to apply AMGM somewhere. You might have to apply some other inequality to find the maximum value. Okay, so we'll do some such questions also, like find the least integral value of fx is equal to x minus 1 raised to 7 plus x 3 times of x minus 1 raised to 6 plus x minus 1 raised to 5 plus 1. All right, divided by x minus 1 raised to 5 for all x greater than 1. Least integral value you need to find. No. You don't need to differentiate this. Not try to think. First of all, let's see. You can see this is put x minus 1 is equal to t, because everywhere you can see x minus 1 is given. Okay, x minus 1. So x minus 1 is t, and t is more than 0, right? So your function will become function of t now. This is t raised to 7 plus t 3t raised to 6 plus t raised to 5 plus 1 divided by t raised to 5 for t more than 0, right? You've written like this. Then see, if you divide by t raised to 5, t is a positive number, right? So divide t raised to 5, it is going to be t square plus 3t plus 1 upon t plus 1 upon t raised to 5. Now if you remember AMGM inequality, then if product of all the terms of an expression, which is written as a sum of some functions, is constant, then you can find the minimum value of that addition. And how do you find? By AMGM, arithmetic mean. So you can see, is this product constant? No, because you can see t raised to 6, but 3t can be split as t square plus t plus t plus t. It's like weighted mean inequality. So you can see now it is product is t square into t into t into t. Okay, 1 t is still less. Why? Because this says t square and t raised to 5. Oh, sorry, this was 1. This was 1. This is 1. Now you can see this plus 1 upon t raised to 5 and plus 1 constant you need to write separately. Although in this case you can include, but always keep it separately. In this expression you can apply AMGM because you can see product is constant. So if you apply AMGM, then you can write t square plus t plus t plus t. You can write 3t also, plus 1 upon t raised to 5 divided by how many terms you have? 5 is greater than equal to product of these all terms is 1 raised to 1 upon 5. Because t is a positive number, so you can apply AMGM. Okay, then it is going to be t square plus 3t. You can write plus 1 upon t raised to 5 is greater than equal to 5 aa jayega. Then you can add 1 both sides to get our f of t. Now this is your f of t. So f of t is more than or equal to 6. Even you can answer when will this happen. This will happen when t is equal to 1. Okay, all these numbers should be equal now. So all these numbers will be equal when equality holds. So t should be 1. Okay, t should be 1. So this minimum of f of x is equal to minimum least is equal to 6 when x minus 1 is equal to 1. So that means x is equal to 2. Okay, so you can answer like this. Have you got it? Huh? Was a good question. Find the least value of f of x is equal to greatest integer of px minus 1 plus 2 mod of x. Sorry, mod of px minus 1 plus 2 mod of x when x belongs to real numbers and p is positive. At case 1, I'll give you 3 different cases. Okay, so case 1 I'm giving you when one minute. When p is more than 2. Let's take this one. 1. You're getting 1. Minimum value. Okay, let's check. So when fx is when p is more than 2, okay, when p is more than 2, so px minus 1 plus 2 mod of x. So if you plot the points like this, then critical point of this function is 1 upon p. Critical point means this expression is 0, okay, and critical point of this is 0, right? So 0 will be on the left side. Now if you plot the functions, okay, let me plot it here. It's better to plot it here. This is 1 upon p and this is 0. So graph is going to be like this. Okay, so when x is more than 1 upon p, then slope is going to be p plus 2. So p plus 2 is going to be the slope of this line. So this line is going to be p plus 2 into x minus 1. When x is less than 1 upon p and more than 0, then slope is going to be this will be now 1 minus px and plus 2x. You can see 2 minus p into x plus 1, because p is more than 2, so it is going to be negative. Negative means line will be like this. Are you understanding this? This is a negative slope. Have you got it? When x belongs to 0 to 1 upon p, then line is going to be this. Fx is going to be this. And this is a line of negative slope. Line will go up again, okay, if you are going left side. Now when x is less than 0, then both will be negative. So it is 1 minus px as well as minus 2x, alright. So it is going to be minus of p plus 2 into x plus 1. So of course it is negative and further more negative. So it is like this. More negative. Okay, so it will be like. So minimum you can see will be at 1 upon p, okay, at 1 upon p. So minimum occurs at x is equal to 1. This is a very good question. I have given you just one case. They might ask you all the cases. You might have to decide p. When p is in this interval, then answer will be this. When p is in this interval, then answer will be this. Something like that, okay. So minimum occurs at x is equal to 1 by p, and when and f of minimum is equal to f of 1 upon p is equal to, put f of 1 upon p. If you put f of 1 upon p, this is going to be 0 and this is going to be 2 upon p, okay. So this value is 2 upon p. Coordinates are 1 upon p comma 2 upon p, okay. So f of minimum is 2 upon p. Have you got it? Answer will be of course in terms of p. Got it, Raghav? Then I'll give you the second case. P ka minimum value, see, it is not a variable in terms of p. P is a constant, okay. P is a constant, but p is lying in this interval. P is somewhere like p might be 3, p might be 4. So if p is 4, then answer will be 1, p 2 by 4. If p is 5, then answer will be 2 by 5, right? It is like this. Like in this case, if you put p is equal to 5, okay, p is equal to 5. Like if question means this, कि p की कोई भी greater than 2 की value के लिए answer क्या होगा? If it is written like this, okay, then what will be the answer? Then answer is going to be 2 by 5, okay, 2 by 5. But if you put p is equal to 2 for all the cases, then answer should be in terms of p, okay. Are you getting this? So like it will be true for all values of p. So now you can, keep changing the values of p, and minimum value will keep changing. So obviously it is dependent on P. Are you understanding? Okay, so you can't put P is equal to 2. It's not a function of P. It's not it was a function of X only. Okay, so X was the variable, P is a parameter, P is a constant we are treating, but that constant, information of that constant is given. That constant is more than or equal to 2. That information is given. Okay, now the same question, I'm changing the case. Px minus 1 mod plus mod of 2 mod of x when P is less than 2 and greater than 0. Alright, now check it. 0 to 2, 0 to 2. Now find f of minimum of f of x. Now try this. Now you have got an idea, so do it correctly. Okay, no. Say no, not same answer. Acha, okay, answer might be. Let me check. No, answer is not same. Answer is not same, and even it will occur at a different point. All right. See what will happen. Okay, let me plot it here. Okay, sorry. Okay, so when x is more than 1 upon p, then fx is going to be 2x plus px minus 1. Okay, both terms will be positive, this and this. So it is going to be p plus 2 x minus 1. So graph will be of some positive slope p plus 2. This is a line of slope p plus 2. Then when x belongs to 0 to 1 by p, you can see this 1 minus px will come out and 2x is still positive. This is your f. So now line is same actually, 2 minus p into x. But now the thing is, this slope is positive. When p was more than 2, then 2 minus p was negative. When p was more than 2, then 2 minus p was negative. Now because p is less than 2, so 2 minus p will be positive. So it's a positive slope, but slope is less than 2 minus p. So line will be like this, smaller slope, but it's still increasing, right? This of slope m is equal to 2 minus p. So now you can see it is further decreasing if you go left side. So minimum is going to come at this point. When x is less than 0, then it is minus 2x, and it is minus 1 plus 1 minus px. So it is going to be minus 2 minus p into x plus 1. All right. So line is going to be like this. So minimum will occur at f of 0. So f of minimum is f of 0, and f of 0 is basically 1. So now minimum is 1 when x is equal to 0. Understood? This is a very good problem. Now tell me if you have got it. Then answer when p is equal to 2. What will be the graph when p is equal to 2? When p is equal to 2. So we have taken 3 cases. One, p is more than 2. Then p was less than 2. Now p is equal to 2. Okay. So this is the case 3. This was case 2. Now case 3. P is equal to 2. That means fx is equal to 2x minus 1 plus 2x. You can put p. Now it is simple. So how will be the graph of this function? Do you know that? Graph of this function is going to be, now again you will plot. So you know fx, see fx you can write for all such cases. Let me write it here. Fx is going to be, okay, I'll write in the end. So fx, for this fx, let me summarize this. Okay, let me summarize it. So it is px minus 1. P is a positive number. Okay, p is a positive number. So fx was p plus 2 into x minus 1 when x is more than 1 upon p, more than or equal to sorry. Yeah, so fine. Sorry, right. Then 2 minus p, it was mod 2 minus p x minus 1 when x belongs to 0 to 1 upon p. All right, and then was x, then it was minus of p plus 2 into x plus 1 when x was less than 0. Okay, so these were the cases. Now we have plotted these three lines basically in all the cases. So we have plotted this line of positive slope, and this is also positive slope when p was less than 2. Now these two slopes were negative. First slope was always positive because p is positive. Second slope will become negative when p is more than 2. And third was always negative, right? Third slope was always negative. So first line is always like this, and second line is always like this. Symmetric also basically. Slope is m or minus m. Okay. Now answer was depending on the third line. Sorry, middle line. Okay, middle line. So in first case, this middle line was like this. Middle line was like this. This was the first case. Okay. So minimum occurred at this point, right? Are you understanding this? Now this is a continuous function. Both are continuous, so the addition will also be continuous. Why discontinuous? Now in the second case, this was the case when p was p was what? P was more than 2. Yeah, more than 2. Now the second case was the middle line will be like this. So this case is good. Second case was like this. Okay, like this. This was when p is less than 2 and greater than 0, right? Now we are going to plot the third case. Third case in which p is equal to 2. So when p is equal to 2, you can see this p, if you put p is equal to 2, this term will become vanish. This term will become 0. You will get only minus 1. So it's a constant line, okay? This is the case when p is equal to 1. So this is what is happening. So in the first case, minimum was occurring. First case, ye wala tha minimum. Second case, minimum is this. This is the second case. And in third case, minimum will be, because it's a constant line between, so minimum will be everywhere between 0 and 1. Between 0 and 1. 0 and 1 or what? 0 and 1 by 2. Okay. So in second case, graph is going to be like this. This, and then this, and this, right? There is 0 and there is 1 by 2. So minimum will occur at 0, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 3, whatever you want to take, okay? And f of minimum you can find. So put 0 in this. If you put 0, it is going to be 1, okay? So answer is 1, okay, in this case also. Have you understood the beauty of this graph? See, so that means the question is only one question. I have divided it into three cases so that you can understand. Otherwise, in one option you can give p is more than 2, then answer will be this. Then p is less than 2, then answer will be this. When p is equal to 2, then answer will be this. Okay. So in such a way, it can be framed a multiple correct type of question. And you see, in this is the final way of solving it. If complete question is given, then you need to plot these lines first of all. Okay. And then you will see ki p is more than 2, then what will be which slope is positive and which slope is negative, and accordingly you'll plot the line. Because line of positive slope is like this when m is greater than 0, and line of negative slope is like this when m is less than 0. Global, in the third case, global will be everywhere. It's a constant line, no? So there's no point, no one point of global minima. No one point of global minima in third case. Hey, have you got it? All right. Then I'll give you one more question. Then find the greatest value of gx in minus 2 to 2. Solve this. Have you got it, Raghav? 9 is the greatest. 9 is the greatest value. How did you get it? By the way, answer is correct, but how did you get it? Plotting the graph. You have done the plotting, because when x, you'll have to make the cases when x belongs to 0 to 1. This point is -1, right? So critical points you'll have to plot. So if you take these critical points -1, 0 and 1, so this point, this is mod of x -1, or you can write mod of 1 minus x also. So if you plot the graph, it is going to be x plus 1 into x plus x minus 1, okay, when x is more than 1, when x is more than 1, this, and then you can plot 0 when for x belongs to 0 to 1, okay. So when for x belongs to 0 to 1, this will become negative, and it is x plus 1 and into x is still positive, and 1 minus x will come out now, 1 minus x, okay. So this x and x will get cancelled, so it's a line. And when x belongs to -1 to 0, when x belongs to okay, when x belongs to -1 to 0, let's check. So when x belongs to -1 to 0, this is negative and this is also negative, so now it minus x will come out and plus 1 minus x will come out, and this will be positive, is still positive. And when x belongs to -2 to -1, equalities you can put anywhere, -1 you can include here or here, doesn't matter, okay, and less than 2. So it is minus of x plus 1 now, and this will remain same, minus x plus 1 minus x, okay. So these are the functions. Now you can plot them. So this is 2x minus 1 into x plus 1, it's a parabola, x plus 1 to x minus 1, okay. We'll plot this, then we will plot x plus 1, okay, then we will plot this is what, this is x plus 1 into 1 minus 2x, it's a downward parabola, and then we'll plot minus of x plus 1 into 1 minus 2x, it is again upwards, okay. So if you plot these curves, then you'll get you can see the maximum. So first curve, if we plot, it is its vertex is -1 and 1/2, so vertex is, so it is going to be increasing basically. So 1 पे इसका value कितना होगा, 1 पे इसका value होगा 2 into 1 2, so it's a parabola but it is increasing. So this is the first part, okay, this is the first part. Second is x plus 1, so and all these curves are, this curve is continuous curves, okay, because there's no point of discontinuity in this. Modulus of continuous is continuous, and continuous into continuous is continuous, continuous plus continuous is continuous, all right. So if you what 0 to 1, okay, 0 to 1 you need to plot x plus 1. So if you plot x plus 1, so x plus 1 line at 0, it is 1, so it is like this line. Let me change the color. This line, there is second curve, sorry, let me make the curve again. First was a parabola starting from 1, so let's take this point as 1. Then it was a line of slope 1, like this point is 1. Then it is again a parabola, downwards parabola whose vertex is somewhere between -1 and 1/2, midpoint, so it will be somewhere here, and it's 0 पे value इसका आएगा 1, so it is like this, and कहाँ तक बनाना है, -1 पे इसका value 0 होगा. So third curve is going to be like this, something like this, all right. This is -1, and this point you can say, this point you can find 1/2 and 1/2 minus 1/2, so it is -1/4, okay. So ये हो गया, and then you need to plot a upward parabola whose vertex, whose one point is, it is going to be like this. Third. Have you plotted this, Raghav? And the last curve is going to be like this. It's a parabola whose roots are 1 by 2 and minus 1. So it will pass through this point and 1 by 2 this point. So we need to plot only this part. Okay. So I suppose maximum is going to be either at minus 2. You see, this is a local maxima. This is a local maxima, but it seems it will be less. But still you need to compare. And this is also a local maxima. Okay. Local maxima. So minimum will be either at minus 2 or plus 2 or minus 1 by 4. Okay. So I suppose it will be at 2. But you can still check it, all three values, and compare. Yeah, at 2 you are getting, huh? All right. So this is for AOD. Okay, I have one doubt to solve, so I will not further continue AOD. So if you want to see this doubt, because one of my students has sent me this doubt, so I'm going to solve it. It's an easy problem of a straight line. So let me check it. Is the coordinates of 2 points A and B are? Coordinate of one of the point is 3, 4, and coordinate of other point is 5, minus 2. Okay. Then he's saying P is a point such that PA is equal to PB. So P ऐसे move कर रहा है इस plane में, so that its distance from A is equal to distance from P. So ये P कहाँ पे होता है? And also area of triangle is given. Area of triangle PAB is given. कितना given है? 10. फिर P निकालना है, right? Okay. One such question I am going to solve. PA is equal to PB, not ellipse. PA is equal to PB. It will be at the perpendicular bisector, no? Perpendicular bisector of PA. एकदम बीच में से perpendicular line से pass करेगा. P will be on this line, on this yellow line. P can be anywhere. Of course, it can be midpoint also. Midpoint is one of the solution, one of the position of P. If P is here, then also PA is equal to PB, right? PA is equal to PB. You can see that, right? These two distances are equal. तो एक ऐसा triangle बनेगा जहाँ पे area 10 हो जाएगा, because you can see if P is, अगर P का, if I take a different position, then different triangle will be formed. Area will be different. So there will be one position. अच्छा, एक पोजीशन ऊपर होगी और एक पोजीशन नीचे भी होगी. Exactly mirror image. जहाँ पे area यहाँ पे भी 10 आएगा, right? Area will be 10 here also. So there will be two positions of P, one here or one here. So I hope this much is clear. अब ये coordinate कैसे निकालें? That is the main point, हाँ? अच्छा. That is the main thing. So you can do one thing. एक तो simple process है distance form use करना. But अगर मैं for a beginner, if I tell you, हाँ, direct distance formula, but you will have two variables. दो variables हो जाएंगे, है ना? तो पहले हमें ये line की equation पता होनी चाहिए. If we know the equation of this line, say this line is CD. Then फिर हम CD के ऊपर एक point लेंगे तो एक, हाँ, and फिर area का formula लगाना पड़ेगा, है ना? Area of triangle. No, let me find the easiest solution. Easiest. Okay. तो कितना सिंपल कर सकते हैं हम लोग, लेट्स सी. सी व्हाट इज दिस डिस्टेंस इफ आई राइट ए बी कितना आएगा, ए बी इज इक्वल टू हो रहा है, आई विल हैव टू टेल यू वन फॉर्मूला. ओके, एक फॉर्मूला बताता हूं मैं कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालने का. से डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला, इफ दिस पॉइंट इज से h, k. ओके, ये h, k एक पॉइंट है, एक लाइन पे. ओके, एंड दिस लाइन इज इंक्लाइंड एट एन एंगल ऑफ थीटा विद x एक्सिस. मतलब स्लोप इज गिवन, स्लोप इज tan theta. Then you can write sin theta and cos theta also. Okay, we'll write sin theta and we'll write cos theta also. Sin theta cos theta कैसे लिखते हैं? If tan theta is given, say tan theta is given P upon Q. Okay, तो right angle triangle बना लेते हैं. Right angle triangle बना के this is P and this is Q. ये theta है और ये hypotenuse हो जाता है अंडर रूट ऑफ P स्क्वायर प्लस. ओके, डायग्राम थोड़ा छोटा हो गया. हाँ, राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल बनाते हैं. राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल बना के दिस इज P, दिस इज Q एंड दिस इज थीटा. सो दिस इज अंडर रूट ऑफ P स्क्वायर प्लस Q स्क्वायर. अगर tan थीटा पता है तो यूजिंग दिस ट्राइंगल वी कैन राइट sin थीटा. sin थीटा विल बी P अपॉन अंडर रूट ऑफ P स्क्वायर प्लस Q स्क्वायर एंड cos थीटा इज इक्वल टू Q अपॉन अंडर रूट ऑफ P स्क्वायर प्लस Q स्क्वायर. सो अगर स्टैंडर्ड एंगल है, से इट इज 60 डिग्री 30 डिग्री, तब तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, यू जस्ट राइट थीटा एंड थीटा पता करने के बाद यू कैन राइट साइन थीटा कॉस थीटा. बट स्टैंडर्ड नहीं है, से साइन थीटा इज से tan थीटा मिला मुझे, tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू आई हैव गॉट tan थीटा इज इक्वल टू से मुझे मिला 3/4. ओके, नाउ थीटा इज नॉट स्टैंडर्ड एंगल, तो क्या करेंगे, साइन थीटा कॉस थीटा कैसे निकालेंगे? आई विल टेल यू. sin theta will be, now this is your perpendicular, this is your base. Okay, ऐसे याद कर लो. तो ये आएगा sin theta होता है perpendicular upon hypotenuse. hypotenuse क्या होगा, 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर, ये आ जाएगा. सो 3/5. एंड cos theta क्या आएगा, cos theta इज बेस, ये perpendicular है, ये बेस है. सो बेस इज 4 अपॉन अंडर रूट ऑफ 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर. ओके, सो दिस वे यू कैन राइट cos theta. एक और एग्जाम्पल बता देता हूँ. If tan theta is given say -2, negative भी हो सकता है tan theta, right? Slope can be negative. तो tan theta, if tan theta is negative, then sin theta will be positive and cos theta will be negative, है ना? sin theta पॉजिटिव लेंगे, cos theta नेगेटिव लेंगे, ये ध्यान रखना है इस फॉर्मूले में. सो इसको लिखेंगे -2 अपॉन 1 पहले, परपेंडिकुलर टू बेस 1, माइनस को इग्नोर कर दो. देन राइट sin theta will be 2 अपॉन परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन hypotenuse will be 4 plus 1, 5. So 2/5 and cos theta is going to be minus, इस पे माइनस लग जाएगा. ओके, -1 अपॉन बेस इज 1 अपॉन अंडर रूट ऑफ 4 plus 1. So if tan theta is negative, then sin theta will be positive and cos theta will be negative. Okay, remember that. ये फॉर्मूला लगाने के लिए डिस्टेंस निकाले. तो ये तो हो गया tan theta से sin theta cos theta कैसे निकालना है. Now come back to this method. See, there's a line, एक L लाइन गिवन है और L लाइन पे एक पॉइंट है H, K पॉइंट से R डिस्टेंस पे हमें कोई कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालने हैं. इस लाइन पे हमें ये पॉइंट पता है, ये पॉइंट है, और P से R डिस्टेंस पे हमें कोऑर्डिनेट्स Q पॉइंट और नीचे एक और R डिस्टेंस पे नीचे भी होगा, तो R डिस्टेंस पे नीचे भी पॉइंट्स निकालने हैं. सही, दिस पॉइंट इज R. ओके, तो Q और R के कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालने हैं. गिवन क्या क्या है, P पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट्स गिवन है और लाइन का स्लोप गिवन है tan थीटा. तो जैसे ही लाइन का स्लोप गिवन होगा वी विल राइट sin थीटा एंड cos थीटा. ओके, जो भी मैंने मेथड सिखाया उससे वी विल फाइंड sin थीटा एंड cos थीटा. sin थीटा cos थीटा आ जाएंगे. ओके, अब मैं इसको डिफरेंट पेज पे कर देता हूँ. तो मैंने क्या बताया, ये एक लाइन है, लाइन का स्लोप गिवन है m इज इक्वल टू tan थीटा, ये गिवन है. ये पॉइंट एक गिवन है H, K, और इससे R डिस्टेंस पे एक पॉइंट ऊपर की तरफ और एक पॉइंट नीचे की तरफ लिखना है. ठीक है, कोऑर्डिनेट्स. सो डायरेक्टली वी कैन राइट दिस कोऑर्डिनेट्स H प्लस R cos थीटा. देखो थोड़ा सा समझा भी देता हूँ, H प्लस R cos थीटा एंड K प्लस R sin थीटा, ये होते हैं कोऑर्डिनेट्स. डायरेक्टली वी कैन राइट. ये बहुत बढ़िया मेथड है डायरेक्ट कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालने का. अगर देखोगे तो इस पॉइंट में ये डिस्टेंस R है और ये एंगल थीटा था लाइन का, राइट, हॉरिजॉन्टल. तो ये एंगल भी थीटा होगा। तो ये डिस्टेंस कितनी हो जाएगी, आर कॉस थीटा, और ये डिस्टेंस कितनी हो जाएगी, आर साइन थीटा। तो इसके एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट में हॉरिजॉन्टली आर कॉस थीटा इंक्रीज हो जाएगा और वर्टिकली आर साइन थीटा इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, राइट। सो एच प्लस आर कॉस थीटा एंड के प्लस आर साइन थीटा, राइट। हाँ, I'm explaining it to some other students also. One of is waiting for doubt. H minus, नीचे वाला हो जाएगा H minus R cos theta and K minus R sin theta, ओके। ये वाले कोऑर्डिनेट्स नीचे वाले पॉइंट के, R पॉइंट के, ओके, इसमें सब्ट्रैक्ट हो जाएंगे। सो दिस फॉर्मूला वी नीड टू यूज। अब देखो इसको यूज कैसे करें। यहाँ पे हाँ मैंने देखो ए पॉइंट क्या गिवन था, अब उस क्वेश्चन में अप्लाई करते हैं। क्वेश्चन में कैसे अप्लाई करेंगे, ए पॉइंट गिवन था, ए पॉइंट देखो क्या गिवन था, ए पॉइंट गिवन था 3,4, 3,4। बी पॉइंट क्या गिवन था, बी पॉइंट गिवन था 5,-2, 5,-2, ओके। सबसे पहले तो मिड पॉइंट निकाल लेते हैं। मिड पॉइंट क्या आएगा, सो मिड पॉइंट इज 5 + 3/2, 8/2 इज 4 and 4 - 2/2 is 1, so 4,1, this midpoint is 1. You see, वो जो P पॉइंट था, जो ट्राइंगल, वो इस पे लाई कर रहा है, मिड पॉइंट से पास होने वाली लाइन पे, परपेंडिकुलर लाइन पे, राइट। सो P समवेयर है, P को इधर मान लेते हैं। अच्छा, अब एक बात और पता करनी पड़ेगी। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन, स्लोप ऑफ इसका आ जाएगा y2 - y1, सो 6, 4 - -2 is 6 अपॉन 3 - 5, 3 - 5 आएगा -2. So slope of this line is -3. Then what will be the slope of this line? ये जो वर्टिकल लाइन है, इस लाइन का स्लोप कितना हो जाएगा, इस लाइन का स्लोप यानी tan थीटा विल बी, परपेंडिकुलर लाइन का स्लोप क्या होता है, रेसिप्रोकल एंड माइनस लग जाएगा, सो 1/3, राइट। अब tan थीटा आ गया। अच्छा, हमें डिस्टेंस भी तो चाहिए, ये r भी तो चाहिए, r पता चल जाएगा। देखो tan थीटा पता चल गया, मिड पॉइंट पता है जहां से हमें डिस्टेंस मेजर करनी है, राइट। अब r की वैल्यू निकालते हैं। r की वैल्यू कैसे निकालेंगे, एरिया ऑफ द ट्राइंगल से। एरिया ऑफ द ट्राइंगल क्या होता है, हाइट इनटू बेस। तो बेस तो पता है, ए बी कितना है भाई, ए बी कितना है, ए बी है तुम्हारा, डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूला लगाओ, तो ये आएगा √5 - 3 2 स्क्वायर 4 + 36, ये आएगा √40। √40 का वैल्यू होता है 2√10, ओके। ये ए बी आ गया, ये हाइट हो गई, ये बेस हो गया। तो एरिया का फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे तो एरिया हो जाएगी, इसको आर माना है मैंने, ठीक है, पीसी को, हाइट को आर माना है, सो 1/2 r इंटू 2√10, दिस इज इक्वल टू एरिया। कितना गिवन था एरिया, एरिया वाज गिवन, एरिया गिवन था 10, सो 10 से इक्वल करा देते हैं। 10 से इक्वल कराएंगे तो ये 2 से 2 कैंसिल एंड r का वैल्यू आ जाएगा √10, ओके। r का वैल्यू √10 आ गया, तो ये पता चल गया r इज इक्वल टू √10, ओके, r इज इक्वल टू √10। बस अब वो फॉर्मूला लगाना है। P पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट्स कैसे लिखेंगे, P पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट्स लिखेंगे, ये H है, ये H और K, ओके। सो H प्लस R cos थीटा, सो अच्छा cos थीटा sin थीटा पे लिख लें। tan थीटा कितना निकला हमारा, tan थीटा आया था 1/3, पॉजिटिव है। सो sin थीटा कितना होगा, sin थीटा इज परपेंडिकुलर 1 अपॉन हाइपोटेन्यूज, हाइपोटेन्यूज इज 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर, सो 10 आएगा। एंड cos थीटा भी कितना आएगा, cos थीटा भी आएगा 3/√10। अब मैं फॉर्मूला लगा रहा हूं, ठीक है। सो H प्लस R cos थीटा, H इज 4, सो 4 प्लस R कितना है √10 इंटू cos थीटा कितना है 3/√10, ये हो गया, कॉमा K प्लस R sin थीटा, सो K कितना है, K इज 1, लेट मी जस्ट मेक सम स्पेस। हाँ, सो कितना हो जाएगा, K इज 1 प्लस R इज √10 sin थीटा कितना है, sin थीटा आया था 1/√10, ओके। बस हो गया, that's it. √10 से √10 कैंसिल, √10 से √10 कैंसिल, so this is going to be 4 + 3 7, 1 + 1 2, this is one of the way. और नीचे वाला पॉइंट कैसे निकालेंगे, Q नीचे भी तो आ सकता है P, उसमें बस माइनस लग जाएगा, यहाँ पे माइनस और यहाँ पे माइनस, तो 4 + 3 किया, उसमें 4 - 3 यानी 1 हो जाएगा, और 1 - 1 0 हो जाएगा। सो 2 पोजिशंस आर पॉसिबल, एक हो जाएगा 7,2 एंड अदर इज 1,0, ओके। दिस वाज द मेथड, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इट अगेन, ओके। क्या क्या किया था हमें, सबसे पहले ये गिवन था, ये डिस्टेंस, ये कोऑर्डिनेट्स गिवन है, मतलब डिस्टेंस भी गिवन है, मिड पॉइंट भी गिवन है। तो ए और बी का हमने सबसे पहले क्या लिखा, मिड पॉइंट लिखा h, के, ठीक है। फिर हमें ये p डिस्टेंस ऊपर जाना है ए बी के परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शन में, ओके, ए बी के परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शन में। कितना अच्छा मेथड है, किसी पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में हम जा रहे हैं और वी हैव मूव्ड r डिस्टेंस हमने मूव किया। सपोज हमारे इनिशियल कोऑर्डिनेट्स हमें पता है, इनिशियल कोऑर्डिनेट्स x, y, h और k है। अब हमने एक डायरेक्शन में मूव करना शुरू किया, थीटा डायरेक्शन में, x एक्सिस से, है ना, हमारी x एक्सिस डिफाइंड है। तो हमने थीटा डायरेक्शन में मूव करना शुरू किया और हम r मीटर्स मूव किए, r मीटर्स या व्हाटएवर यूनिट इट इज, r मीटर्स यूज मूव किए। तो हम कहाँ पहुंच गए, मतलब व्हाट आर द न्यू कोऑर्डिनेट्स। तो वो कोऑर्डिनेट्स, सीधा फॉर्मूला है h प्लस r cos थीटा एंड k प्लस r sin थीटा, ओके। अगर हम r डिस्टेंस मूव करेंगे स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से, h और k से, हाँ, थीटा हमें मालूम होना चाहिए हम किस डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रहे हैं। सो इफ स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन इज नोन, tan थीटा इज नोन, देन वी कैन फाइंड sin थीटा इन cos थीटा, और ये लगा देंगे। और अगर दूसरी डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हैं, पीछे की तरफ जा रहे हैं या नीचे की तरफ, तो h माइनस r cos थीटा इन k माइनस r sin थीटा हो जाएगा, ओके। अब हमारे पास चैलेंज क्या था, हमारे पास ये था कि पहले तो ये पॉइंट निकालना था, मिड पॉइंट निकाल दिया, मिड पॉइंट। फिर हमें निकालना था स्लोप निकाल दिया, स्लोप ए बी का स्लोप लिखा और उसके परपेंडिकुलर लाइन का स्लोप लिख लिया, तो डायरेक्शन भी पता चल गई किस डायरेक्शन में हम जा रहे हैं। और तीसरा था ये डिस्टेंस कितनी है, तो डिस्टेंस निकालने के लिए एरिया यूज करना पड़ा हमें, राइट। एरिया क्या होता है, हाइट इंटू बेस बाई 2। तो इस ट्राइंगल की हाइट है r, हाइट इज r, ए बी डिस्टेंस फॉर्मूले से निकाल देंगे बिकॉज ए एंड बी आर गिवन। सो हाइट इंटू बेस बाई 2 करके विल गेट r। तो r मिल गया √10, ओके, r मिल गया था √10 यहाँ पे। tan थीटा अपना था 1/3, सो वी हैव रिटन cos थीटा एंड sin थीटा एंड देन अप्लाई कर दिया h प्लस r cos थीटा, k प्लस r sin थीटा। आई होप इट इज क्लियर, ना। All right, so I will end the session here today. Okay, Raghav, take care. Bye bye. We'll continue tomorrow.